स्थापकाय च धर्मस्य सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्नेर्दाहिका शक्ति रामकृष्णे स्थिता ह्य सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णु गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुर्साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। अनेकजन्मसम्प्राप्त कर्मबन्धविदाहिने आत्मज्ञानप्रदानेन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। Let us spend some time in silence and meditation. Let us offer our salutations to the all-pervading blissful spirit in any name or form we like. Let us offer our salutations to Bhagavan Sri Ramakrishna, Mother Sharda Devi and Swami Vivekananda and Sri Adi Shankaracharya and all great teachers, all great sages, saints whose teachings we have inherited. May they inspire us with love for the truth. Inhale and exhale very, very slowly, peacefully, consciously. Positive vibrations, peaceful vibrations, strong vibrations, pure vibrations are entering into your body and mind. They will destroy all the impurities, weaknesses, negativity, restlessness. Slowly breathe out positive, peaceful, pure and other vibrations. Try to keep the mind like a lamp in a windless place, which does not flicker. Concentration, steadiness in the Atman. Let us send positive, peaceful, pure, and other good vibrations to all people, known and unknown, in the east and the west, north and the south, and to entire nature. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayah, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkhavag bhavet. Om asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amrutangamaya. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om. As usual, let us chant the Shanti mantras, then go to the main text. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. Gananam Tva Ganapatigam Havamahe Kavim Kavinam Upamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmana Brahmanaspata Anah Shrunvannotibhissida Sadanam Om Hamsa Hamsaya Vidmahe Paramahamsaya Dhimahi Tanno Hamsa Prachodayat. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahanau Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Bhadram Karnebhihi Shrunuyama Devaha Bhadram Pashye Makshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Stuštuvagum Sastanubhihi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhashravah Swasti nः Pusha Vishvavedah Swasti nastarksho Arishtanemihi Swasti no Brihaspatirdadhatu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tacchayoravruணிmahe Gatun Yajnaya Gatun Yajnapataye Daivi Swastirastu Naha Swastirmanushebhyah Urdhvan Jigatu Bheshajam Shanno Astu Dvipade Shanjatushpade. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Purnamada पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम। ईशावास्य उपनिषद श्लोकास mantras number 6 to 10. 6th shloka. Yastu sarvani bhutani. Those who don't have the book, please see the neighbor's book. Chant properly. Shanti mantra we have taken. Purnamadha Purnamidam. Yastu sarvani bhutanyatmanyevānupashyati. Sarvabhuteshu chatmanam. Tato na vijugupsate. Yasmin sarvani bhutanyatmaiva bhudvijanatah. Bhutanyatmaiva bhudvijanatah. Nyatmaiva bhudvijanatah. Tatra ko moha kashoka ekatvamanupashyatah. Saparyaga chukramakayamavranamasna. Saparyaga chukramakayamavranamasna virag. Saparyaga chukramakayamavranamasna. Chukramakayamavranamasna viraggam. Shuddhamapapaviddham. Kavirmanishi. Paribhusvayambhu. Paribhusvayambhuryatatyatorthan. Bhuryatatyatorthan. Vyadadachashvatibhyas samabhyah. Chashvatibhyas samabhyah. Andham tamah pravishanti. Ye vidyamupasate. Tato bhuya ivate tamo. Yavu vidyayagam rataha. Anyadevahur vidyaya. Anyadahura vidyaya. Iti shushrumadhiranam. Yenastadvichachakshire. 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 Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. We were discussing shlokas 6 and 7. Please see the text. 6 and 7 almost similar, but with a little change in the last lines of the mantras. Yastu sarvani bhutani atmanyevānupashyati sarvabhuteshu chatmanam tato na vijugupsate. Meaning, he who sees everything in himself and himself in everything never hates anything. Then, 7th, last line you see, Tatra ko moha kashoka ekatvam anupashyataha. Where is sorrow? Where is misery? In a person, in the mumukshu, who has experienced this oneness of things. Ekatvam anupashyataha, pashyataha, just seeing. Anupashyataha, observing or experiencing. Sri Ramakrishna says, some have heard about milk. No, Amma, please. It's an important class. You can sit backside. Difficult for her, for us also. This is Upanishad, serious matter. No? You can sit at the backside. Sri Ramakrishna says, some have heard about milk. What is the use? Some have seen milk. What is the use? Some have drunk milk, boiled the milk and have taken it. Who is better, he says? The man who has absorbed the contents of the milk. He has gained strength from the milk. He understands the value of the milk. Similarly, anupashyataha. Anupashyata, seeing everywhere the same. Not just in one or two, in everything. So that is the greatest experience. So this oneness of the things, what is within me is everywhere. And what is everywhere is within me. This has to be heard, this has to be meditated upon. 6th shloka says, Navijugupsate. The realized soul, the mumukshu, the Jivan Mukta has no hatred, has no fear, has nothing to worry about. He doesn't need Z category security. Fear comes only when there is Veda Bhav, not when there is Ekatma Bhav. Fear is one in only in duality. Abhayam vai Brahma. Brahman is fearless, but that fearlessness is in oneness, not in Dvaita. Dvaita always fear. You are different, I am different. I am afraid of things. I am worried about the things. So here is the feeling of oneness. The realized person, the Jivan Mukta, experiences the whole universe within himself and sees himself in the universe. Paraspara Bhava. The oneness feeling is coming from other side and he is feeling oneness from his side. That's why Bhagavad Gita says, Paraspara Bhavam, Shreyah Param. That mutual cooperation, mutual oneness will bring Paramashreya. Because I am you, you are me. So where is the gap for hatredness to enter inside? Where is the gap for misery to enter inside? So he has internalized the powerful message of Vedanta, of oneness, ekatvam. That is why Shankara says, he has no raga dvesha, no likes, no dislikes. Ekatvam anupashyata. For that he writes a beautiful commentary. Shankara Bhashyakara says, he sees the self of all beings as his own self thus. What does he say? Just as यथास्य देहस्य कार्य कारण संघातस्य आत्म अहम सर्व प्रत्यय साक्षी भूतः. Mark the words, be attentive. सर्व प्रत्यय साक्षी भूतः चेतयिता केवलो निर्गुणः अनेनैव स्वरूपेण अव्यक्तादीनां स्थावर अनात्मानां अहमेव निर्गुणः अहमेव आत्मा इति सर्वभूतेषु च आत्मानं निर्विशेषं यस्तु अनुपश्यति. For one shloka he has given this much of explanation. What does it mean? I, the Atma, the soul of the body, which is an aggregate of the causes and effects. The body is an aggregate of karya, karana, sambandha. I am eating food, I get the body. I don't eat food, the body is karya, karana. Electricity is there, I switch on that electricity. There is a karana for it, there is a cause for it, there is an effect of it. So at every stage, whole life is an aggregate of causes and effects. Karya, karana, sambandha. I am the witness of all perceptions. Sarva sakshi bhutaha. What is happening everywhere? I am just watching. You want to see something in a dark room. You take a lamp or the candle or a torchlight and you are putting it on everything. Is the lamp affected? Lamp remains the same. The deepam will be the same. But with the help of the deepam, what are you getting? You are seeing the world. You are seeing the objects in your dark room. The lamp is the same in this room or that room. So, sarva sakshi bhutaha, sarva pratyaya sakshi bhutaha, chetayita kevalo nirgunaha. I am the witness of all perceptions, and as such, I am the source of its consciousness. And I am pure and unconditioned. Similarly, in that every aspect of mine, I am the soul of all, beginning from the unmanifested and ending with the immobile. Last sentence says, Sarva bhuteshu cha atmanam nirvishesham yastu anupashyati. I am giving consciousness to everything. I am giving light to everything. This is Chit Jada Granthi. What is this body? Chit Jada Granthi, a knot between consciousness and the object. So Shankara says, I am that. So when I am that, then where is Vijugupsa? Where is hatred? He can go anywhere, anytime and bring that oneness into effect. Examples are given in Vedanta. Example number 1, can you separate the fish from the water? No. Can you separate the heat from the fire? No. Can you separate the cotton from the cloth? No. Similarly, the Gnani, the Jivan Mukta, identifies himself with the Atma. You cannot separate it. He is the Atma. Vivekananda says, you cannot become pure, you are pure. It is not getting something from outside, it is already there. Gnani Atma, Bhakta Bhagavan. You cannot separate. One who has realized the oneness either way, as a Bhakta or a Bhagavan, a Bhakta or a Gnani, he will not run away from anyone, or will look down, or will not look down upon anything. Anyone or anything for him are the same. That is why Hriday Ram, the nephew of Sri Ramakrishna, who served Sri Ramakrishna for a very long time, day after day, month after month. But unfortunately, during his prarabdha, he had to leave Dakshineshwar. Even then, Sri Ramakrishna did not hate him or did not comment upon his actions. Just mother brought him, mother took him. And he was not allowed to come near in the campus of Dakshineshwar temple for his misbehavior. He was standing outside near Jaddu Malik's house, outside the compound. That much he could come. The Sri Ramakrishna used to go. Hriday, how are you? Are you able to eat? Do you have some food? Are you able to live peacefully? He troubled Sri Ramakrishna so much, but not one word against him. And this Hriday, living with a Paramahamsa, did not know that Sri Ramakrishna is the Brahmanda Nayaka. And when that Vairagi, that Jivan Mukta had come to Dakshineshwar, he was leaving Dakshineshwar temple, going away. Hriday followed him and wanted that realization, wanted that oneness experience. That man tried to avoid. He said, go, go, go. He took a brick and tried to hit him also. But Hriday went on. But he said one very important point. You will become a Brahmagnani when you see the gutter water here, the dirty water in the drainage, and the Ganga water as same. Then you are a Brahmagnani. The drainage water and the Ganga water are the same. But even then, when Hriday persisted, he took a brick and tried to turn him away. Because sometimes they will act like children, act like mad people, act like somebody possessed with ghosts, like that. So they will not be of any harm to anybody, nor anybody can harm them. Na vijugupsate. Then the last line of the seventh mantra, little explanation there. Seventh mantra is, Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut vijanataha tatra komoha kashoka ekatva manubashyataha. When a person knows that he himself has become everything, he knows the oneness of things, how can he hate, how can he love, how can he get worries? Kah shokaha, kah mohaha. Moha means infatuation. Shoka is sorrow or misery. Both sides, nothing is there for him. It is a positive question. Kah shoka, kah moha. What is that positive question? What delusion, what sorrow can be there for one who realizes this oneness or unity, east or west, north or south? Grief, delusion, other psychological problems of shoka, moha, raga, dvesha, ishta, anishtha. So every day we are doing this tug of war between dualities. So whether it is grief, delusion, other problems, why are they coming and affecting the human beings? Because we have conditioned ourselves in three places, in three ways. What are they? Common in Vedanta? Desha, Kala, Nimitta. Time, space, causation. That much is our life. That is the universe. That is why we are doing all this. We are affected or we are not affected. We are happy or we are not happy. In that given time, are you happy or unhappy in sleep? No, you can't answer. Only when you get up, you say, how nicely I slept. Or you may say, nidra patledu. 50-50. Because that is the Karana is there, Nimitta is there, time is there. You will be telling, after 1 o'clock I slept, or after 1 o'clock I did not sleep. How many times we experience this Maya? It happens every day. So we are identified with the limited body and mind. Desha Kala Nimitta. We are thinking I am this much only. Swamiji's question, how do you know what possibilities are lying behind this tiny frame of yours? How do you know? Simply don't come to conclusion, judgmental that I am this much only. Never say no, never say I cannot, for you are infinite. You are eternal. Never say no, never say I cannot. Do it. Perform it as Kainkaryam, as Seva, as oneness. By attaching with the Anatma or the not self, which is this Prapancham, it is not self, what happens? We feel weak, we feel helpless, we feel miserable for anything and everything that is happening. This is called delusion of separateness. Bhranti of Bahutvam. Delusion of separateness. That is why Sri Ramakrishna gave medicine for it. He said, knowledge is unity. Knowledge leads to unity. And ignorance leads to diversity. Knowledge leads to unity. Ignorance leads to diversity. Bheda, 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 bheda. Agnanam, agnanam. So this shloka is telling the positive attitude of that realization. So these problems of moha and shoka, which we are seeing rampant in the society today. If a man is cut off from the mainstream of life, he stagnates and degenerates and falls into error, grief and delusion. That is why in the first line, what the first line says? Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut vijanatah. Second line is the question, first line is the principle. The knowing one who has realized all beings as his own self, that is the point. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut vijanatah. Everybody is melting into him and he is melting into others. Sarva atma bhavam. That has to be worked out in daily life. First mentally, then internally. First let it be mechanical. Swamiji says, let it be mechanical. Let it be deliberate. Then slowly you will feel the ruchi, the taste of that oneness. You will be able to smile at others. You will be able to talk with others. He says, the wise man, according to this Isha Upanishad, lives constantly in the awareness of this basic unity of existence and consequently cannot hate anyone, being free from the delusion of separateness. Now the word vijanataha, very important word in the first line. Yasmin sarvani bhutani atmaiva bhut dvijanataha. Vijanataha it is actually. Vijanataha means one who has deeply experienced the truth of oneness. Nothing is left out in him. Full knowledge. Paripurna Vyakti. Purnamadaha Purnamidam he has realized. So Sri Ramakrishna says, just a few minutes back I gave the example of milk. Some have seen milk, some have drunk milk, okay, but many have digested the milk also. Many have digested the milk. You may drink milk, but if you vomit, what is the use? That milk is not suiting to your stomach. You digest it. Make it your own. That is what Sri Ramakrishna gives the example. His own life. And we find the sages and the saints and the Mahatmas. Oneness. So the word Vijanataha indicates total command over the principle of oneness. It's not just knowing hearsay, something is there in the market or something is there in that shop or in that place. You have gone there, you have purchased, you have made it your own. That is why Sri Ramakrishna was not happy or satisfied with this ordinary kind of prayer and pujas. He says we have to plunge into realization. Time is running. Become a Vijanataha. The beautiful example of Narendra, who has come from his house to meet Sri Ramakrishna, and Sri Ramakrishna is giving some examples of oneness and Amritatvam, etc. There he says, Naren, think that you are a fly, you are a ega. And here is Amritam, full to the brim of that vessel. It is yours. How will you drink that Amritam? Narendra said, I will sit on the brim of that vessel and little by little, I will sip. Why not everything? It is yours. No, I am afraid I will die if I plunge inside. Hare Buddhu, you fool. By plunging inside you will not die, you will become immortal. Amrutamadi, ordinary nectar gadadi. It is not just ordinary honey where you get stuck up, it is Amrutam. Then Vivekananda realized. He said, plunge, muligipo. Where is this separateness? That is how Sri Ramakrishna used to teach, used to inspire people. Somebody sitting quietly, morose, just with a heavy face, heavy mind, problem somewhere. It's not happy. Why have you come here to the mother's place to sit quietly? Go dance, go and sing, go and take bath in the Ganga, go and sing in front of the mother. Don't be quiet. Vijanataha, muligipovale. That is Anandam. So very source of hatred and all limitation is destroyed in that person. The very source is destroyed. As a result, there is no sorrow, no delusion, no hatred, no lust in his life. He is completely, everything is burnt off. It will be like a rope, totally burnt. Only that form, so-called form is there. It cannot, you touch it, it will become powder. That is Vijanataha. The Ajnana or ignorance, which is the source of hatred, delusion, is completely destroyed. The power of knowledge. Gnana asi. Take the axe of knowledge and cut the root of lust. He said in the 3rd chapter of the Gita, Sri Krishna. Take the axe of knowledge, Aham Brahmasmi concept, and cut the very root of lust, which is in your own subconscious mind. Cut the root, he says. Don't allow it to come again. That is the powerful message of Vedanta. No compromise, no dilution. So it's a total transformation in the personality, in the consciousness of the sadhaka through sadhana. Now, having said all this, tatra ko moha kashoka ekatva manupashyata, let us move to the 8th shloka, 8th mantra. 8th mantra. Saparyaga chukrama kayamam vranamasna viraggam, ga has to be added, shuddhama papa viddham kavir manishi paribhu swayambhur yata tatatyorthan vadadacha shvatibhyas samabhyah. Please repeat it, little Sanskrit vocabulary. Please repeat so that chanting will be easy. Saparyaga chukrama kayamam vranamasna viragam shuddhama papa viddham kavir manishi Paribhuhu Swayambhuhu Yatha Yathatat Yatorthan Vyadadacha Shvatibhyaha Samabhyaha. Chanting is very important. Eighth. Saparyaga Chukramakayama Vranamasna Viragam Shuddhamapapa-viddham Kavirmanishe Paribhu Swayambhu Paribhu Swayambhuryatatyatorthan Swayambhuryatatyatorthan Vyadadacha Shvatibhyah Samabhyah Shvatibhyah Samabhyah. Word to word meaning is there in the book also. Saparyagat, the cosmic self. He, that is the cosmic self, has penetrated everywhere. Saha Shukram, he is white, he is bright. Akayam, without a form. Avrinam, whole, sound, without a wound. Ashnaviram, without a physical body. Shuddham, pure. Apapa-viddham, unblemished. No trace of ignorance. Kavihi, wise, enlightened. Manishi, all-knowing, complete master of his mind. Paribhuhu, supreme. His place is above everyone else's. Swayambhuhu, independent origin, not created, manifested by his own will. Shashvatibhyas samabhyaha, eternally, arthan, affairs, or the fruits of action. Yathatat yataha, vyadadat, dispensing justice to all according to their due. Eighth shloka, or the mantra, should be read with 4 and 5. That is continuation. 4 and 5 deals with the nature of the Atman. Please go to 4 and 5. Anejadekam manaso javiyo nainaddeva apnuvan purvamarshat taddavato jnanatyeti tishtat tasmin napo matarishva dadhati. What is that? He is one without second, Brahman, ekatva. It is aneka, but it is eka. It does not move, but it is one. It never moves. It goes faster than the mind. It is always ahead of everything. The sense organs can never catch it. Forget about the mind, which is much more faster than the senses. It is still, yet it defeats all in a race. By its power, the Lord who dwells in space upholds water and everything else in the phenomenal world. Then 5. Tadejati, tannejati, taddure, tadvantike, tadantarasya, sarvasya, tadu sarvasyasya, bahyataha. It moves, it does not move. It is far off, it is also nearby. That Brahman is inside and it is also outside. And now directly go to 8th. 4, 5 and 8. In that way, when you study at home, as per your interest, that will be a good study of the Upanishad. He, the self, is all pervasive. He has penetrated everywhere. Now refer one word there. It is inside, it is outside. All pervasiveness. The best example given for Atma, nearest example is Akasha. It is Akasha is here, Akasha is outside. Apparently we call this only a hall, a basement hall. If I break this, it will become part of Shardavanam. If I break that wall, it will become part of the Vivekanandavanam. It's just a space, becomes one with space. There is no difference. That is like that. So it is radiant, without a form, Shukram, Akayam, Avrinam. Sincere students of Vedanta will keep on tracking this and keep on in their Excel sheet. They will keep on adding. investment. They will keep on adding these qualities. Like in Bhagavad Gita, we have 12th chapter, Bhakta's qualities. Daivi Sampat, spiritual qualities. Second chapter, Sita Pragna Lakshana, qualities of a man of steady wisdom. 13th chapter, value of values. Right? And 14th chapter, Three Gunas. 17th chapter, Shraddha Traya Guna, Shraddha Traya, based on Tamas, Rajas, Sattva. And all put together, hundreds and hundreds of qualities. People may be afraid, so many things are there. Shankaracharya says it is not to run away, it is to remind you that they are part of your personality. You have to understand them. So it is better to remind yourself. That is why a lot of reminders in every Upanishad. The same idea will come in Chandogya Upanishad, in Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, in Mandaka Upanishad, in Kena Upanishad, in Prashna Upanishad. Like a loving mother. Loving mother. And what are these Upanishads? 1,000 mothers' love put together. One mother's love people are not able to repay. 1,000 mothers' love put together are the Upanishads. So much concern. Why are you suffering? Why this moha? Why this shoka? Why this delusion? బయటికి రానాయనా, మునిగిపోతున్నావు. ఐఎమ్ దేర్ టు హెల్ప్ యూ, హోల్డ్ మై హ్యాండ్. నువ్వురా గోయిలో నువ్వు కూర్చో అంటావు. So it's immaculate, untainted, all-knowing, master of his own mind, the best of all, independent, original, eternal. Great work is being done here. Last line, I will come to that. He dispenses to each his due, according to his actions. He will give that position. How it is, we will see that when we go into detail. For the time being, for today, just giving you some idea. Saparyagat, pervaded all around. Visualize this. Meditate on it. Pervaded all around. Shukram, illuminer of all. Through him, light, we are able to see this world. Akayam, devoid of any body. Avranam, which cannot be hurt. Ashnaviram, devoid of physical body. Shuddham, pure. Apapavidham, unaffected by any impurities. The nature of the Atman is brought back here in the first two lines. Then you see the words Kavihi, Krantidarshihi, Kavir Manishi, Paribhu, Swayambhu. Who is a Kavi? Poet. Telugu also Kavi. What does the poet do? He sees through the things, he does not see the thing. For example, the great English poet Wordsworth, in English literature they study. When we read his poem Daffodils, we wonder what is there in that daffodils to write a poem on which English literature students study. I also see daffodils, nothing comes to my mind. But when Wordsworth writes, it is something where every petal he describes, the dance of the daffodils. They see through it, his sharp mind. He is a Kavi. Then his word used is Krantidarshi. He is seeing the subtlety of subtlety. Sukshmati sukshma vastu chustunnadu. He is not seeing the grass. He is not seeing only the objects. He becomes a Kavi. Krantidarshi, Shankara says. Why he is a Krantidarshi? He sees oneness in all, or one all in one. One who has insight and can see the grasp of the inner meanings. He feels the grasp of the thing. He holds that thing in his mind. He sees from the maybe fifth angle or the sixth angle because of pure mind, Kavi. So mind of that Kavi is very, very sensitive. Purest of the pure. And the Kavi catches the divine pulsations of nature very easily. But when we have studied these qualities, the most important is the last line. Vyadadacha shvatibhyas samabhyah kavir manishi paribhu swayambhur yathat yatharthorthan vyadadacha shvatibhyah samabhyah. He dispenses to each his due. Nitya Mukta Ishvara. This Nitya Mukta Ishvara, that Brahman in one word, is not in bondage. No bandha, no sambandha. It is just there. As I said, through the light in our hand, we are able to relate ourselves with the world. But light remains unaffected. So many things are happening in this daytime. Is the sun affected? Is the sun worried? He is just giving his light. Swayam Prakasha Atma. That is the point to be understood here. In this universe, what is there according to Vedas? There is a Rita. The word specifically mentioned in the universe, Brahmanda, is Rita. Ritam, Rhythm in English, Ritam in Sanskritam. Ritam has become rhythm. Cyclic rhythm, we say. Biological rhythm. The seasonal rhythm. Now summer. Till February end we had winter. 5 cap, muffler, now all gone. All upadhis have gone. We want to be as free as possible. Minimum cotton clothing. So you see, everything has got its music. It is called symphony in nature. Meditation gives you that symphony. Meditation gives you that oneness. Otherwise it is cacophony. Opposite of symphony is cacophony. They say cacophony means what? One jackal, one human being, one peacock or any other animals all put together, if they start singing Kandana Bhavabandhana, what will be the condition? Cacophony. Voice doesn't match. You can't bring them together. Whether the tabla man, whether it is the tanpura man, whether it is the harmonium or whether it is the mic man. Most important is the mic man. Ki, ku, ku, sometimes it will come. That symphony will go. So if everything is in order, if my life is in order, if my body is cooperating, pancha pranas, through yoga, what joy is we experience. Who is doing all this? That is what comes here. There's a rhythm in the universe from sunrise to sunset. Again sunrise to sunset, day after day. What a fantastic rhythm is there. We try to spoil it. So he says here, in the universe there is a rita, there is a rhythm. How will that rhythm prevail? It will be prevailed by satyam, truthfulness. Truthfulness will make your life rhythmic. And when truthfulness will make the rhythmic, what is the benefit? Dharma will prevail. Satyam, rhythm, dharma. Virtuousness. Dharmo rakshati, rakshitaha. You protect dharma by your satya. This is the Rigvedic concept of oneness. Everything is obeying its natural laws. Sun in its place, the moon in its place, the stars in its place, the galaxies in its place. Astrophysics, go see this through this telescope, with the powerful telescopes, as if Jupiter is near you. What a wonder. You can go to Birla temple and read this shloka there and see the show, the stars and the explanation there. Who is doing all this? Are we aware? Are we sensitive towards it? It's not just people in ISRO or people in NASA should do. We should be able to have that sensitivity. That is the reminder here. So, we'll stop here. It is this law that keeps all things within their limits without causing chaos. Who is doing that? That Supreme Being as Ishvara. So, a very important shloka about this oneness and the cosmic oneness, which we'll take up next Sunday. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.